Hi, I hope all is well with you and that you're staying safe. Please pardon my voice. I'm a bit under the weather. Here's a pop kashrus quiz for you. Are cows kosher? Yes, they have split hooves and chew their cud. Are pigs kosher? No, they have split hooves, but they don't chew their cud. But you knew that. Here's a tough one. Are giraffes kosher? Yes, surprisingly so. They have both kosher signs, split hooves, and they chew their cud. If that's the case, why don't we find roast giraffe on the menu of our favorite kosher restaurant? Rumor has it that although the giraffe is kosher, since it has such a long neck, we don't know exactly where on the neck to perform the shechita, the ritual slaughtering. That is incorrect. The Gemara Masechet Chulin and the Shulchan Aruch in Yoreh De'ah give us the precise parameters as to where on the neck to perform the shechita. The fact is, you won't find roast giraffe on the menu of any non-kosher restaurant either. The question is, why? I came across a cute and simple, but deep Musser explanation by Rosalie Saltzman. She writes that giraffes have the longest neck of all the animals, and therefore the longest throats as well. They also have enormously long tongues and big lips. Despite this, despite their very large and complex communication equipment, we never hear them. They hardly utter a sound. They're not very vocal. Giraffes are also the tallest animals. They can see what's going on for miles. Ms. Saltzman writes that she believes that because the giraffe is so quiet, despite her long throat, large tongue, big lips, and access to what's going on around her, as a reward for being quiet and not speaking Lashon Hara, she is left alone, is not slaughtered as food, and given a ruchas yamim, long life. She concludes by writing that if we were to follow the giraffe's example and keep quiet in spite of our rich language and our ability to communicate in several languages and not spread the vast amount of information at our disposal, we would save ourselves from a dismal fate, as the giraffe has done. This week's Parsha of Shemini discusses the kashrus of animals. Next week, in Parshas Tazria, we learn about the very grave sin of gossip and Lashon Hara and how detrimental it is to the one who speaks as well as to the one who listens. As we continue to suffer through this horrible war against Hamas and the heightened tension with Hezbollah up north, we're all searching for ways to help our nation and our brave soldiers in combat. There is no greater merit than showing the Ribono Shel Olam that there is achdus in Klal Yisrael. And we do this by speaking positively about each other, refusing to be critical of one another, and acting kindly towards Achenu B'nai Yisrael. Let's learn from the giraffe, and also let us reach great heights, but ours will be in the more important realm of spiritual heights. May the wonderful month of Nisan and the majestic Chag of Pesach usher in Besuros Tovos and the coming of Mashiach. Gold.